Hey everyone, so tonight I'm gonna be playing Madden 2025, and I'm gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles. So yeah, let's get into this video. And please like and subscribe.
Of the 2024 season, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Eagles and the Buccaneers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports. Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Oldsave. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden,
Here we go.
the quarterbacks we have in this game, we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They are the quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
I mean, here's a guy in Braswell that really had to wait his turn at Alabama. You don't see that very often from these college players, Mike, where they sit and develop. So give him a lot of credit. Had career highs with 8 sacks and 10 TFLs last year. So this is a guy they think that's just getting better and better. And in this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense with Todd Bowles, they think he's the perfect coach to get the most out of it.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And
Boom.
Forward for a couple. Alex Singleton there on the tackle.
Boom, saga laka laka.
They put Campbell in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland, in Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Go. Go! Yeah, baby.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
All right.
They put Campbell in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. But you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's Barkley. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
All right.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Godwin working the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a second and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley.
Go!
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Ooh. A.J. Brown.
A run up the middle with Barkley. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
Rum.
He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They send Evans in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew the play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this to about the 28. Levante David doing his work on defense. We are third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Baker going to hand it to White. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 9. The motion man here is Woods. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Down inside the
pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 3rd and 5. Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go. It's White. And he's going to have a Bucs first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. The motion man here is Woods. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This one on target to Godwin. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Mayfield to throw. He's got it at the 3.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they're going to get a fresh set of downs. 1st down, up at the 17. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now the Bucs will take their 1st time out. Talk things over before 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith. Receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
much interference. Kicking team.
Well.
Automatic first down.
On first down is Mayfield. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Baker to throw. We'll drop this underneath to White. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Throwing is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Now Mayfield. A hit, and he has lost the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. To throw is Hurts. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. Dak Prescott, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. the man wearing number 18, Kirk Cousins, with 2 touchdown passes for his new squad. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. 2-2 Atwell, a touchdown reception. Here it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here after break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. We'll send a tight end in motion right. He finds his tight end, Keith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They send Evans in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught.
Oh, God.
Got Godwin. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with White. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are on the board. It's now 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here is Anais Smith. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Oh.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Throwing is Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. Down the sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now the veteran, it's Chase Edmonds. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it here with Edmonds. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. The motion man here is Woods. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Delayed.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Big time play for Philly. 47 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now the rookie out of Clemson, Will Shipley. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Nice pickup there by Shipley. And Mike, just a few years ago, this was a kid that I was able to watch play high school football. He grew up in the Charlotte area where I still live, then went on to be a 4-year starter at Clemson. He can bring a lot of different aspects to an offense. He's good with the ball in his hands on the ground. You can use him as a receiver, a returner. He's kind of a jack-of-all-trades guy, and I think with this style of offense they want to run in Philadelphia, I think he was a great pickup in this past year's draft.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. The motion man here is Woods. On second down, Baker. That's into the hands of Chase Edmonds. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun on third down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. First and 10. Now it's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out,
hole. Still going. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. Here's Shipley. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
Offside, defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. Second and a yard. Another carry here for Shipley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. This is caught for 2. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. There's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Great. They are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, like, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number one. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On second down, a run with White. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's calling a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, left side, he's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Mayfield. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now. First and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down.
He had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Leads to second and goal at the Eagles' 7-yard line. on the bootleg. It's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And before the try, remember, it's touchdown all scoring. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run with Shipley. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. Good for an Eagles 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A carry here for Shipley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. On 2nd down, this is Shipley. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Shipley. They'll work forward only to about the 18. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the ground, this is Shipley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A run on 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll give it here to Shipley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's their way back out to the field for their next possession. Establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. It's 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Thank you guys for watching and enjoy the next video. Bye.